Hello everyone and welcome back to WSO2 Bytes. This is an important video towards some of the key changes made by WSO2 in their certification exam policy from September 2025, especially for the open book format. I'll cover everything including the key changes in this video. So let's start. So here is the quick agenda. We'll see about registration and exam activation, preparing for the exam, rules to be followed, after exam, and upholding the integrity of the exam. So once you plan to take the exam, you must follow to use a consistent email address. That is, if you are using a personal email, kindly use the same throughout your career for registering WSO2 certification exams. If you are the part of a partner organization, kindly avoid using corporate email for registration of the exam because WSO2 generates a unique certification ID for a candidate. So to avoid the duplicity, kindly use the same email address and avoid multiple registrations. Once you have made the request, you will be given, it will be around 2 business days to activate the exam, and you will be allowed 30 days to complete the exam once you have received an activation email for that particular exam. So once you are preparing for the exam on a particular day, so the first step to set up the environment. So first thing comes device. Kindly use a personal device. Shared or the public computers are typically not recommended for the exam, and you must use a recording software that should record your entire screen and the webcam feed. You can use Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, OBS Studio for this purpose. You can use a single screen only, and use of multiple screens is prohibited. And the next step comes during the examination, what all resources you can use for the exam. As you know, WSO2 is well known for their open book examination policy. So earlier you were allowed to do Google search or internet search for any of the questions for searching the answer. But now this has been limited to WSO2 website, their documentation and their LMS portal. And any pages or the links which is there in their official sources, you are allowed to use them only for searching the answers. You can use the soft copies or the study notes, but that must be fully visible on the screen. And you cannot use any hard copies, previous exam materials, or any other candidate's work. Certain things which are strictly prohibited, typically the AI tools like ChatGPT, Bard, Gemini, and you are also not allowed to use any of the search engines like Google and Bing. This decision has been taken by WSO2 due to evolution of AI and their capabilities in search engines. So be careful, and these rules must be followed during the exam. Okay, and any other external resources if you would like to use, kindly get the same approved first by WSO2. Okay, what are the rules to be followed? There must be a room scan of the 360-degree video of your room for your webcam, so that nobody else should be present, or any unauthorized material should not be present. You cannot collaborate with any other. You must not use any of the mobile devices except in case of uh, like emergencies, and stay seated till you submit your exam. Okay, and finally the key thing is regarding the integrity of the exam. So you must provide the full recording of the examination including stream and webcam feed. WSO2 requires temporary view access to your recordings for verification purpose. You are supposed not to take any of the screenshots, print, or saving the exam content is not allowed, and it's prohibited by WSO2. WSO2 keeps the recordings to be reviewed to ensure compliance that must meet their all the guidelines. After the exam, so once you have completed the exam, you must complete the recordings and answer sheet within 24 hours of the exam completion. If you fail to do so, you might be getting a failing grade or even a ban. There is strict confidentiality for sharing the exam materials. Please do not share any of the exam content with anyone other than WSO2. And for deletion of the file examination contents, you can retain the files till the grading is complete for expert exams, and for all other exams, you can delete within 7 days. So upholding the integrity WSO2 expects the examination integrity from their candidates as well, and they do the thorough review of the recordings. And WSO2 reserves right to modify the results or impose a ban for cheating or the violations, and notify your organizations for revoking the benefits like promo codes. WSO2 keeps the recordings typically 77 to 90 days based upon the exam level, or even longer if required, or if a violation is suspected. And WSO2 values your feedback. So if you find any of the glitch or any of the issue during the exam, you are free to share your review for the same. Okay, so all the very best, and let's start your WSO2 certification journey with new changes. Thank you.